Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Project Root. Got this game through FireFlowerGames.com. This is made by I keep wanting to say Q. OPQAM. Not a clue. Not a clue what that stands for, or even if it's a full word. It's all capitals, so I'm assuming it's an acronym of some sort. Anyway, this is an open world shoot 'em up game where you are that little ship and you go up against a bunch of other little ships. It's pretty much what a shoot 'em up is. So let's hop in here and let's take a quick look. This is the presentation card. This is the level that destroys my face. It really does. And there's a little story. I have not read anything on the story. I have not paid attention to it. Personally, I actually find it very difficult to pay attention to the story in this because they have it in the lower right corner. It's not voiceovered, so it is just text. And unfortunately, when it comes up, is essentially when you are trying to kill things. And maybe it's just me, but trying to not die and doing anything else, including talking, doesn't go very well. So it becomes very difficult to actually read the story while fighting. Maybe that's just me, because maybe some pro shmup players will not have that problem, but I do. But I also have the problem of being notoriously attracted to projectiles, so I will happily just fly into a barrage of missiles. Stupid ship. They like to side strafe. They really do. Like, ultimately, the missiles themselves are not hard to avoid. Things are pretty easy to deal with if you pay attention to everything, pay attention to your surroundings. Oh, apparently I've killed 50 tanks. Congratulations, me. Get out of here. The turning is a little bit strange, I find. Like, for small turns, you turn just fine. But for larger turns, it seems to have this, like, acceleration type deal. Or, it's not even an acceleration. It's almost floaty. I see where they're trying to go with it, but it feels really inconsistent. It really does. These ground critters, I hate. I hate them so much. All of the ground critters. Just hate them. The turrets, the tanks, I really hate the tanks. Stupid moving targets. So this is where the problems with not having voiced over text, the story not being voiced, that's it. That's the words we're going for. Kind of come into play. Like, this wasn't too bad. This is actually the first time that I've ever gotten to that point where I could have possibly read it. I'm going the wrong way. It's not a big deal if you are, I guess, capable of multitasking. But I am not one of those, and I am almost dead. I gotta stop freaking flying into things. Get. There we... Oh, no. Stop it. And therein lies one of the, I guess, issues of this type of game, where in most shmups, you're generally, you're on the screen, you're like this, and you move, and you've got the enemies kind of coming at you, and the camera is stationary on the screen, and you can move up and down the screen, left and right, however you so desire. but you're always on the screen. So you could actually move anywhere within the confines of the screen. Whereas with this, you're kind of locked to the camera. I don't think I'm explaining this very well, but I know what I'm talking about. Well, in this, because you're locked, I just, like, hit every single one that guy shot. You can't tell what's coming up behind you. In pretty much every other shmup I've ever played, you can easily tell what's coming up behind you because 9 times out of 10, it's nothing. Wow, see, this is what I'm talking about. I am a bullet magnet. Just flew into another one. I like to fly into bullets. It's kind of my thing. Anyway. So, it's really hard to see what's coming up behind you. You have to be very, very diligent with your radar. Ooh, nice repair. But you get things like these guys that can shoot at you from off camera, but you don't know when they're shooting. Because obviously your radar doesn't show bullets. It would be very messy if it did. Just gonna say that. I can imagine what it would look like if it showed all enemy bullets. All enemy projectiles. At certain points, it would just be covered with dots. And you wouldn't be able to see anything. Get out of here. Get out of here. Stop strafing. Strafing is my thing. Alright, hopefully these are not homing. They're homing. Homing. Oh God. Homing. Homing. No. Not homing. I hate homing. Oh. Stop with the homing. Get it. Okay, I think I've taken care of the homings. Homings are gone. It's just this one. So, yes, you do get some homing missiles. Homing missiles suck. And, unfortunately, homing missiles have this really good range. They seem to have a ridiculously high range. Oh, sure. You don't attack the ground guys here. But with homings, you can shoot them down, which is nice. Unfortunately, homings also don't impact with the terrain. I've had them go right through mountains. Ooh. Dodged that one just at the last second. I thought I'd blown that one up, but it was not that one. These turrets love to waste their ammo. They really do. Get out of here. Let's take this out. Ooh, one shot and I'm gone. Let's hope that I don't get hit. Of course, it would be my first death. So I guess we're okay. Get out of here. How long can I survive? Not long. Walked into a missile. Or, I guess, just a bullet. Alright. Good thing about when you die, you start off with a shield. I don't think you're completely invulnerable with it, but it definitely helps. Get you gone. Get you gone. Oh. Looked at my radar, not at what I should have looked at. Become dead. I guess I don't need to continue shooting those. And objective complete. Now they're going to talk. Oh, look. It's the edge of the map. Now I get to destroy the refinery complex. Go! I hate it when they strafe. I really do hate it when these guys strafe. This game, it looks really good, at least to me. You know, for what it is, it looks really nice. I find it handles quite well. Now, if only I handled quite well. Like, aside from the weird mouse thing, I think it does a really, really good job. It's quite entertaining. The explosions are a little over the top. I find they're a bit too realistic. Like, the art style is almost a little cartoony, but the explosions are very, very realistic. And it doesn't seem to match. Like, it's very fire and brimstone and death and destruction and decay and all the fire and death and dismemberment. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. Basically, it's definitely an interesting game. It's quite fun. I think if you're a hardcore shmup player, I don't know how you would feel about it. I really don't. I'm not a hardcore shmup player. I'm barely considered casual, but I do enjoy them occasionally, but usually not for long because I'm not very good at them. Let's just be honest. I'm not very good at them, and I don't spend the time in it to get good at them. But I think if you're casual, I think it's definitely worth it. Especially if you don't like the basic side-scrolling style, which is something that I am not a huge fan of. I find that to be, I guess, saying mundane would be inaccurate at best. Flat out wrong at worst. But I find them to be, they lack a lot of tactical, I guess, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't. Anyway, all in all, I like it. I like the open aspect of it. This is not something that I need to be taking out. So why am I bothering? Let's just take out the thing shooting at me, because I have a feeling I might need to take that out later. Oh god, this is spread out. This is so spread out. Hello. Oop. Go. Get. Oh god, I hate these ground guys. They're so annoying. Oh, heat seeking. Heat seeking. Heat seeking. Anyway, I think we've seen enough of me flailing around at this. Oh man, I am... Actually, surprisingly, I am doing okay. I am actually alive. I have no lives left. Ooh, 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 no, no, no. No, no, no. That was stupid. That was stupid beyond belief. Stupid beyond all reason. Get out of here. How did you not die? How did you not die? There, you are now dead. You are now dead. You are all dead. All die. Dude, where is that? There's missiles coming from behind me. Where are they coming from? Thank you. Thank you. Let's take these bastards out. Get out of here. I have no idea what that was. But I do know that I am hurting. Don't know what that does. Don't think I like it. And I am dead. I am dead, everyone. And on that bomb, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Link will be in the description where you can get this. And we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button down below. You can also follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, or add me to your Google Plus circles. I also have a Patreon campaign going on. Feel free to support me on there if you so desire. And if you want to see more, click that subscribe button.